What's up, Fluffy Z crew? What it do? What it do? First, I'd like to thank the old and new for coming through. Today on this Weird Wednesday, we're going to be reacting to Not Everything We See in Sleep Paralysis is a Hallucination by Thriller Teller. I want to watch this video because it looks kind of going. But thank you for tuning in to another Weird Wednesday. Make sure you grab a stash of popcorn, whatever you want to have, and just, you know, come on over. Yes, I decided to be a circle today. You gotta see me as a circle today. It is what it is. Fight me. Other than that, oh yeah, I'm a purple nervous today as well. So yes, I dyed my hair. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this video. This intro has been long enough. Not everything we see in sleep paralysis is a hallucination.
My name is Amber, and ever since my childhood, I've experienced sleep paralysis a lot more than the average person.
Hello, Amber.
And let's just say, it's one of the most unpleasant things you can experience. Since childhood, I've always had vivid hallucinations when I was experiencing sleep paralysis, and they've always scared me, even to this day. This story is one of the most terrifying things that have and ever will happen to me in my lifetime.
Oh. Thank you for opening up.
It all started in late January. I had just moved into this new house in a small village on the island of Hawaii. My house is near a deep pond, and I got it for a good deal because it was supposedly haunted, and no one else wanted to purchase it.
That's what
but I've never really believed in the paranormal or anything like that. So I just saw the good deal on a decent sized house and took it. A few weeks after buying the house, a big snowstorm hit one night, causing the power to go out and snowing me in.
Oh, heck no.
I couldn't see a thing, so I decided that I would head to bed early and get an early start on unloading boxes the next day. I hopped into bed, pulled my blankets over me, and fell asleep in the pitch black room.
You kidding me?
I woke up to the noise of tapping at my window.
Oh, heck no.
I tried to get up, but realized I couldn't move at all.
Oh,
Sleep paralysis took over my whole body. The strange boy kept staring at me.
Oh, why you look
His
like
eyes
that?
were pitch black, as if he had no pupils. He had a wide, inhuman, devilish grin, and his teeth were huge.
Why you look like
I was
that?
terrified and wanted to scream, but I couldn't, and was forced to watch him. I kept telling my mind that it was just a hallucination, but it was a lot more vivid than any other hallucination that I had ever had. Then in a split second, he was gone.
Yo, like real quick though, imagine I have never been through sleep paralysis that I know of, but imagine you can't move, but you know that you see what you see, and it's just standing there looking at you, and you just like that junk is terrifying to even think about. Like, you can't do anything about it. You feel defenseless. Bro, let me put the dukes up real quick, you know? No.
I calmed myself, thinking it's all gonna be over soon now. My fear started to rise when I heard the noise of clanging in the kitchen. Did he break into my house? I was getting paranoid. I couldn't move. I strained my eyes to try to see the bedroom door through the darkness, and I could see something.
What did you see?
A figure standing on the other side of my bedroom door. He slowly opened the door.
Oh.
It was the boy.
Oh.
I could hear every footstep he made. He continued to creep towards my bed, and I could see his devilish grin from the corner of my eye. He just stood there for minutes, and it was lasting longer than any sleep paralysis I'd ever experienced. I felt that I was about to die. I was just praying it would be over soon.
Oh no, that is...
My prayers were answered, and I was finally able to move again.
Girl.
The boy was gone. The next morning when I woke up, I felt something strange as I walked on the carpet. The carpet was soaking wet, and at that point, it hit me. Was it really a hallucination? Or did someone actually come into my room last night? I shared this incident with some of the neighbors, and it turns out there was a spooky story about the pond near my new house. Back in 1947, a group of kids were playing on the banks of the pond. One boy accidentally tripped over a log and fell into the water.
Jason.
Before any of the other children could react, the boy sank beneath the water surface.
Dang.
For a few moments, they waited for him to resurface, but there was no sign of him. Horrified, they ran back to the village to get help. Some local men came as fast as they could and dived into the pond, searching for the young boy. They were terrified by what they found. The boy was sitting on a rock at the very bottom of the pond. His arms were hanging down by his sides, and his body was swaying back and forth with the currents.
Leave him.
His eyes were wide and his mouth was hanging open, but he was dead in the water. The eerie sight sent shivers down the spines of the men who had dived in to save him. They were deeply disturbed and said it was such an unusual way to drown. It was as if the boy had calmly sat down on the rock and waited there to die.
What?
Ever since, bizarre rumors began to spread around the area. Many villagers believe that the ghost of the drowned boy lurked beneath the deep waters of the pond. They said that at night he would come to the surface cold, wet, and shivering.
Nah, G.
His icy hands clutching at unsuspecting victims and trying to pull them into his watery grave.
No.
According to the rumors, he was trapped in this world by accident, and the only way he could escape was to find someone else to take his place at the bottom of the pond. As I mentioned before, I don't really believe in the paranormal, but that creeped the hell out of me. After that, I put my house up for sale as I am no longer able to sleep peacefully in this house. A strange, eerie feeling always keeps me restless. But unfortunately, so far, no one has come to view the house or made any offers, as it was famous for being haunted. My current situation does not allow me to rent a house, so I am stuck here. I just hope I am able to get out of this place.
I bet you'll think twice about renting an abandoned house. Don't buy abandoned houses that has stories attached to them. That's all I'm saying. If you've ever watched a horror movie, you know this. You know this. Thank you so much, Thriller Teller, for that wonderful story. Like, that was, and then it just makes me think about, you know, how sleep paralysis works. It's just, I don't know. I'm watching a show called Evil, and this lady, she goes through sleep paralysis, and like this demon comes out and basically, you know, taunts her and everything else, and it's just like, you can't do nothing. That's messed up. Like, I can't even sit here and be like a watcher and tell you to run because you can't. But you know, that was wonderful. Thank you guys for tuning in to another Weird Wednesday. Make sure y'all fluff up that like button and subscribe to the fluffiest folks in these streets, because there's no other way to be, baby. But also make sure you tune in to some gameplay that I got coming y'all way. I gathered the friends, gathered the gang. We've been playing some games lately. I just been recording them, so all I gotta do is edit them for you guys and post them. Boom, bam. So stay tuned for those videos. Be on the lookout. We may, like I said, drop a Halloween video. I don't know, we gonna see. Other than that, Fluffy Z crew, I'm out of here.